In a world painted with golden afternoon light, where squirrels raced and butterflies danced, lived a shaggy dog named Orion. He was a whirlwind of joyful chaos, all paws and boundless enthusiasm. "Hey, hey, come back. I just want to say hi." He'd bark, chasing anything that moved, only to end up in a clumsy pile of fur and happiness. One moment he'd crash into a tree trunk, the next he'd be stalking a butterfly with a wiggling back end, ending in a face-first pounce into a patch of clover. From the porch of a cozy cottage, a gentle laughter would sound. It was Greta, an elderly woman with kind eyes and a warm smile, watching him with pure affection. My little guardian, all that energy. Orion would bound over, planting his muddy paws right on her lap, his tail a blurry whip of joy. "Whoa, easy, my boy. Save some for tonight." She'd scratch just behind his ears, and the world would melt away for Orion. "You have the most important job tonight, you know." He'd cock his head, his full attention on her. Leaning in, she'd whisper, "The moon's coming up full, and someone has to make sure it stays right where it belongs." She'd point a crooked finger to the sky. "It's a big responsibility, but you're my brave boy. You can do it." A soft, serious woof was Orion's reply. He understood. He had a purpose. But a week later, twilight painted a different picture. The cottage was dark, a for sale sign standing like a tombstone in the yard. On his hill, Orion sat alone, his usual energy replaced by a solemn duty. He watched Greta's car disappear down the road, remembering her tearful hug, the kind stranger from the shelter, and how he'd slipped his leash to return here. To his post, as the first stars pricked the darkening sky, he straightened his posture. Loneliness now swam beneath the determination in his eyes. That night, as the moon rose, Orion began his vigil. He gave his official greeting bark. He paced his designated circle, growling at a passing cloud until it moved on. When a cold rain began to fall, he shivered, drenched and miserable, but he did not leave. At daybreak, as the moon faded, he finally slumped, exhausted, sleeping fitfully at the base of his oak tree, jolting awake at every sound. The next evening, he was back at it, more tired, but just as resolute. From the branches of that same oak tree, a sleek black cat named Luna watched. She was new to the area, having moved into the cottage with her human. She saw the weariness in Orion's walk, the tremble in his legs. Descending with a silent grace, she approached him from the side. "You shouldn't be here. This is a restricted area." "Moon business," Orion said, trying to hide his yawn. Luna replied, "Your business looks like it's wearing you to the bone." "It's important. She said so." "Who did?" Orion's bravado finally cracked. "My person. She left. But she gave me this job, to keep the moon safe. So I have to. It's all I have left of her." The confession hung heavy in the cool night air. Luna's expression softened. What was her name? Orion looked at the moon. Not at her. Greta. She smelled like lavender and soil, and she had a laugh that sounded like the tinkle of my water bowl when she filled it. "I had a person once, too," Luna said softly. "Before this one, her name was Alara. She played the cello. I would sleep inside it when she practiced." The whole world vibrated. For the first time, Orion truly looked at her. What happened? She got very old, and then she was gone. And the silence afterward, it was louder than any music. They sat together in a shared silence, two creatures missing a heartbeat. "Greta didn't give you a job, Orion," Luna explained gently. "She gave you a story, to make you feel brave when she couldn't be here. She didn't mean for you to break yourself over it." Orion shook his head, defensive. "You don't understand. If I stop, if the moon falls, then the last thing she ever asked me to do, I'll have failed her." He sounded so terribly lost. Luna led him through the woods to a still, dark pond. Look, there, on the water's surface, was the moon, perfect and bright. "It's like an echo," Orion whispered. "Yes," Luna confirmed. A breeze rippled the water, shattering the reflection. "And when the wind messes it up," Orion started, "the real one doesn't feel a thing." He looked from the broken image to the whole, perfect moon in the sky. A single tear, like a tiny moon itself, tracked through the fur on his cheek. His voice broke. "She's not coming back, is she?" It was the question he'd been too afraid to ask. Luna moved closer, sitting shoulder to shoulder with him. No, Orion, she's not. A shuddering sigh escaped him, a sound of profound grief. He collapsed onto his paws. Then what's the point? The point is, she loved you, Luna said, and that doesn't vanish. It's like the moon's light. The sun goes away, but the moon remembers it and gives it back. You carry her love. It's your light now. You don't have to guard it. You just have to live by it. Orion was silent for a long time as the pond stilled, the reflection returning, whole again. I'm so tired, Luna. I know. It's okay to rest. I'll keep watch tonight, but it's not your job. It's not a job, she said. It's what friends do. At dawn, Orion was asleep. Truly, deeply asleep. For the first time in weeks, his brow was unfurrowed. Luna sat beside him, watching the sky lighten. As the sun's first rays touched his fur, Orion stirred. For a split second, panic flashed in his eyes. But then he saw the moon, pale in the morning sky, and he saw Luna, blinking slowly at him. See, it made it, and so did you. Orion stretched a long, happy, full-body shake. He looked lighter. I dreamed of her. We were in the garden. She was laughing. That's the light, Luna said, doing its work. From the cottage, a voice called, Luna. Breakfast. That's my new person. She's all right. She puts the food bowl in the sun. Luna padded down the hill, then looked back. Are you coming? She usually overfills the bowl. There's always extra. Orion looked at his hill, his post. He looked at the fading moon. Then he looked at Luna, waiting, and he trotted down the hill to join her. The for sale sign was gone. In a patch of sunlight on the cottage porch, Orion and Luna lay together. Orion watched a butterfly, not with the urge to chase, but with simple contentment. Luna purred beside him. A new person, Anna, stepped out and smiled. Found yourself a friend, huh, Luna? She placed a second water bowl down, and Orion gave a grateful thump of his tail. As she went inside, he looked at Luna. The moon will rise again tonight. It will. I'd like to watch it, not guard it. Just watch it, with you. Luna's purr grew louder. I'd like that too. Orion rested his head on his paws, his eyes closing, not in exhaustion, but in peace. Luna's tail curled around his paw, a gentle anchor in a new, shared world. Together, they guarded nothing but each other.